Bryan Abasolo clears up misconceptions about Rachel Lindsay divorce as he says he did sacrifice for marriage. Abasolo filed for divorce from Lindsay earlier this month after 4 years of marriage. The Bachelorette's Bryan Abasolo is sharing his side of the story following his split from Rachel Lindsay. In response to fans' comments on an Instagram post, Abasolo, 43, cleared up some misinformation about his decision to file for divorce earlier this month. "We've been living together for almost 3 years here in Lane. Not sure why people think we've been apart this entire time," he responded to a comment that noted distance could have played a factor in the couple's split. Yes, her career came first, but there were opportunities for her that were smart for her to take which could have not been offered later. He continued, "I didn't have anything lined up for me in LA, but we were a team, so I closed up shop, uprooted, and opened up a new business in LA. It's not just women who should be expected to sacrifice, but a man can do it too." The chiropractor noted that her building her future was not the problem, adding, "I would encourage anyone to pursue their dreams and hope they have a healthy support system to do so." Abasolo also addressed if growing their family was the reason for the breakup, writing, "Rachel did want a family. Things happen as they're meant to happen. God bless." He explained the decision on Instagram at the time, "After more than 4 years of marriage, Rachel and I have made the difficult decision to part ways and start anew. My parents have been married forever and I'm a family man, but sometimes loving yourself and your partner means you must let go. I wanted you to hear it from the source before the blogs start making up their own reality. Please respect the spaces of our family and friends as we figure out our next steps." A few days after the news broke, the former Bachelorette broke her silence about the end of her marriage during an episode of her podcast Higher Learning with Van Lathan and Rachel Lindsay. "I didn't think I'd get emotional," she said, tearing up. "First off, I just want to say thank you for people who reached out. I'm still trying to reply to people. You just never know how great your circle is until you see all the people that reach out and love you," she said. "Obviously it's a difficult time if you've read the headlines and you're probably wondering why I would even work. But to be honest with you, I need to distract myself from myself, and the best way to do that is to do something that I love, and I love higher learning." Lindsay, who works as a podcaster, TV host and author, said she and her chiropractor husband were living totally different lives. Expanding on how their careers played a factor in the amount of time they spent with one another, the television personality added, "Bryan is a sole practitioner, and he leaves the house at 8. He comes home at 9 o'clock, 9:30 at night sometimes. It's just him by himself. Me, especially now that I'm not doing extra, I have a lot more free time, and then I'm back in hustle mode trying to get a second job, so I go to events," Lindsay said. "So, we're just in 2 totally different places." Fans wondered why Lindsay and Abasolo, who first met on season 13 of The Bachelorette back in 2017, did not post much content of themselves together, and Lindsay offered a simple explanation. "I just was like, I want to keep this for ourselves and, you know, marriage has ups and downs, but you never know when we're good or when we're not because we never put it out there," she said during the episode. "I kind of want to keep it that way, so when I want to share something I do." Elsewhere in the interview, she also admitted that she and Abasolo were working on having a kid, but that's been a little bit of a struggle, too.